Today I'm going to show you how to file a U.S. provisional patent on the USPTO's EFS web. A patent attorney will usually charge you $500 to $1,000 for this, and now you can file it online with EFS web yourself for $70. Here we go. Before digging too deep, here's some prep work you got to do ahead of time. Get your microentity, if applicable, all filled out. All these have to be in PDF format here. Get your figures, your abstract, your specification, and don't. This is something you do while filing, but I've forgotten to fill it out completely, so I made a checkbox for this as well. Just fill out all your application data. I'll show you what that's about. I also have a few books I recommend that I think are helpful. This is my favorite one, Complete Idiot's Guide to Cashing In on Your Inventions. It's by this guy. He's a well-known inventor, Richard C. Levy. He helped bring the Furby to market, and he has a lot of practical advice in here. Patent It Yourself is pretty good. They dive into a lot of details in this book, which is nice. And then Patent Pending in 24 Hours is good. They have a lot of examples of patents, which is also really nice, especially in the appendix. Alright, back to your checklist. Microentity, if applicable. Alright, what determines if applicable or not? Well, to qualify as a microentity, you have to make less than $189,537 a year. Then what you need to do is fill out this certification of microentity status based on gross income basis. Okay. So fill in your name here, title of the invention here, sign it, put your name here, date and telephone number. I forgot to fill this out completely once, and I got a letter in the mail from the patent office and had to pay a fee because I didn't fill it out. So that's just a warning to help you so that you don't make the same mistake. When you're ready to file and all your prep work has been done, go to uspto.gov, patents, about EFS web. If this is your first time, go to EFS web for unregistered e-filers. If you're planning to file a bunch of patents, then I recommend this one. You become a registered e-filer with the patent office. There's some back and forth with the patent office to get your registration number and whatnot, but then you can review all your different submissions and pay fees at different times, so there's some benefits to it. Otherwise, if you want to just try it out, click this one. I'll just put in Smith, John at smith.com. New application, utility, provisional. Alright, so in the end, this provisional is going to end up costing $70. And for $70, you can put patent pending on whatever you're working on, which is pretty nice. So in case you want to shop this around and try to license it or market it, then you have after you file here, you have a year to turn it into a utility patent. But don't wait a year, because patent attorneys have deadlines. Between 6 and 9 months is usually okay. At that point, if you've talked with companies or you're venturing this and you feel like it's starting to gain traction in the market, then talk with your patent attorney and file a utility. Title of invention. I'm going to go with, if you watched title of invention, if you watched my other video on drafting patent drawings with Fusion 360, you saw a toy that I came up with. So I'm just gonna go with that. So it was a soap toy. Toy soap vehicle. That's what I'm gonna call it. Alright. First name of inventor. Smith. Alright. Let's go back to our check sheet. Now this is the first thing we want to make sure we do. We want to check off application data sheet, which is the online form. I've messed this up before, and then I got a letter from the patent office and had to pay a fee. So once again, I don't want you to repeat the mistakes that I made. So we do web-based ADS. Smith. New York. New York. USA. Okay. An address is being provided. Soap vehicle. Smith. Continue. All right, we've now filled out our application data sheet. Boom, that's the first checkbox. Now we're going to gather all our other PDF documents, and we're going to upload them. Like I said, we're going to gather our PDF documents and upload them. Here you can see the web ADS is already filled out. Okay, choose file. We're going to go to our micro entity. This is a entity status, certification of microentity on gross income basis, add file. We can now go to our checkbox and check microentity. Next one is our figures. We're going to go to application part, and then drawings only, black and white line, and then add file. And now check that one off, figures. Alright, next one. Abstract. It's an application part. Abstract. You can check that off. Last of all, specification. Alright. Alright, we have all our files ready to upload and validate. Alright, we can now check our last checkbox for specification. If you ever have any issues, the Electronic Business Center is really good. Give them a call, 866-217-9197. They've always been really helpful when I called, so I highly recommend them. And they also ask for feedback after they're done talking with you, so they're really good. Upload and validate. Alright. There was a warning here. As long as there's no errors, you're usually okay. Now the patent office is usually really picky about not only the file type, but things about the file. Sometimes what I do is I'll print this out and then take a picture of it with a scanner like Genius Scan, the app, or my flatbed scanner, and usually for whatever reason that'll fix the issue the second go around. But anyway, continue. All right, click provisional. And we are a micro entity since we make less than $189,537. So it's a $70 fee. Continue. And then here, when you're all ready, you click submit. A thing will pop up on the screen here saying you've submitted on this date, on this day, and this time. And then you have the option of paying the $70 fee now or at a later time. So that's about it. I hope this helped you, and you can do this on your own. You don't have to pay a patent attorney or a patent agent. So I hope I'm giving you new options to do this yourself.